Hello, learners, and welcome back to English with Teacher Dixon. Today, we want to consider the pronunciation of 20 often mispronounced words in English language. So, you are going to pay attention to the spelling of the words as well as that transcription, and then know how to articulate all the sounds in each of these words. So, please pay apt attention to this lesson. Let's get to it without wasting time. Okay, so we have the words and the transcription as well as some pronunciation advice. Right, so the first word we have here is Wednesday. In Wednesday, we have only two syllables, so it is not Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Wednesday. This sound instead of s. Wednesday. Okay, another word we have here as number two is colonel. Colonel. It's not colonel. So we have only two syllables, not three. It's not colonel. It is colonel. Another one is February. February. In February, ensure you articulate the R. We have two letter R in the word February. So it is not February. Again, we have often. This particular word has two transcriptions. In other words, two pronunciations. We either pronounce it as often or often. In other words, it is in free variation. We have two ways of pronouncing the word. So take note of that. Another word we have here, which is number 5, is depth. It is not depth. In the transcription, we don't have the sound. So it is earth and depth. The letter B is silent in the word. Another word here is sermon. Sermon. Look at the transcription. Sermon. Letter L is silent. So when you want to pronounce this sound, ensure you don't include the letter L. Another one is subtle. 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 In subtle, the letter B is silent as well. So it is not subtle. Another very important word that is often mispronounced is number 8. This is comfortable. Comfortable. In comfortable, we have 3 syllables, not 4. So if you say comfortable, you are wrong. The correct pronunciation is comfortable. Again, we have library. In library, you have to keep the 2 R's. We have 2 R's in it. So you have to keep it in the pronunciation. It is not library, but library. Again, let's consider number 10. Number 10 is mischievous. Mischievous. Not mischievous. Not bios, but verse. Verse. Mischievous. And we also have schedule. Schedule. And not schedule. As long as British English is concerned. As long as British English is concerned, this is schedule and not schedule. So take note of the first sound in that word. It is sh and not sk. All right. Another one is this word, number 12. Number 12, we have garage, or you can call it garage. So it has 2 pronunciations. This is another word in free variation. It is either you include the R sound here or you include the A sound. And then the last consonant sound. It is either you use Z or J. When you use A, you use J. And when you use R, you use J. Raj, read, karat, garage. Okay. Another one is the word berry. Berry rhymes with very. So, notwithstanding the fact that we have letter U here, it is realized as A. So, it is be and not boo or what have you. So, berry rhymes with very. Another very important word we need to consider here is entrepreneur. 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 So, many people mispronounce this word as entrepreneur. No, that is wrong. It is entrepreneur. The stress is on the last syllable. So the last syllable must be emphasized when it is articulated. Again, we have this word. This word is not zebra, but zebra. Zebra. So we have the A sound here on the first syllable. The vowel sound we have there is A and not E. So if you call it zebra, you're wrong. The correct thing is zebra. Another very important word I would like you to consider is this particular word. This is vase. Vase. We have the R sound and the Z at the end. So it is not vase or whatever you may like to call it. Then another word is here. On the first syllable, we have a triphthong. Higher. So it is hierarchy, 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 and not hierarchy, hierarchy, hierarchy. Okay. We have this other word. Look at the spelling and then compare it with the sound. So it is often mispronounced. This is key, key, key. You pronounce it just like K-E-Y, key. So they are homophones. Another homophones we have here is sweet. Look at the spelling. S-U-I-T-E. It's not suit. Suit is S-U-I-T. When once you see E at the end, it becomes sweet, just like S-W-E-E-T. So these two are homophones as well. The last for today, though we are going to consider more subsequently, is pronunciation. Pronunciation. We have how many syllables? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pronunciation. Pronunciation. So the first point I'd like you to note is that it is not pronoun. It's not noun, but noun. Noun. Pronunciation. Then we have two syllables here in place of ca, not pronunciation, say, or ciation. So take note of the pronunciation of pronunciation. Alright, that's funny, right? So it is very important to try and articulate the sounds in each of these words correctly and accurately so as to be able to use them well while you're reading. You pronounce the words correctly. And note here that there's difference between that syllable in pronounce and pronunciation. In pronunciation, which is the noun form, it is noun, but in the verb form, it is ow. You have pronouns. So take note of that. I want to believe you've learned something from this particular video. Do well to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on it, and share it to reach a wider audience. Many thanks. I remain your very own Teacher Dixon.